Hey guys, I'm Tempe and I'm joined this evening, with a new co-caster, and here is Flack, right? Falk.
Yeah, Falk.
So we are following Raven, who is on the red team as Pulsefire Ezreal. He's also joined with Shen, Masked Shaco, Tundra Fizz, and Dragon Trainer Lily. So what do we have on the blue team?
We have Forecast Janna, Midnight Ari, Renekton, Varus, and Aatrox.
So because as you all guys by now know, I'm a girl and I like vanity. The Skin Wars goes to the red team. I think I forgot to mention this a few videos ago, but yeah, Skin Wars goes to the red team because they're rocking out some nice, especially the cute little trainer, dragon trainer Lulu.
Well, I have to say, I think it's a bit closer just because the blue team actually have Forecast Janna.
True, new legendary. It's a new legendary. It's very hilarious. She also gives quite a bit of nice tips, like constantly ward your low visibility areas. Don't forget to check the mini map. There is going to be bloodshed, and carnage in the bottom lane. So
Yeah, well, it's handy for new players. Though I don't know how many new players buy legendary skins, but some might.
it's for those types of players who tunnel vision and forget themselves.
Yeah,
Let
we'll
let's
just
let's say it like
spam
that.
things.
So who do you think will win bottom lane, considering it's Varus and Janna versus Ezreal and Lulu?
Well, it. I think it really depends on if purple side can outplay blue side because blue side has a lot better, has a bit longer range standardly, like just auto attacks. But if purple side can dodge Varus Q and the tornado and get in onto Varus or Janna, they can really deal a lot more damage. But from afar, the shield along with the arrow will deal a lot more damage than the Mystic Shot, so they really had to position well. Same goes to blue side, of course, dodging all the skill shots from Lulu and Ezreal.
Mm. And middle, who do you think will get that? Fizz or Ari? Considering they're both assassins, they have both high mobility. Ari has her charm and her spirit rush, while we have Chum the Waters and Playful Trickster on Fizz.
Well, if Fizz can get in onto Ari and dodge the taunt, can out damage her, but she can still, if she levels up her skills right and use her she's at, she can still win the trade just because she's ranged.
Mm. Yeah, she will punish him more because he's melee.
Yeah.
Whenever he comes for that last hit, Lulu just throwing picks at Janna, showing her. She's also using that ward nicely on bottom. We have on top Shen versus Renekton. So, ninja or crocodile?
Well, I Jen was recently nerfed by shield a bit, I think.
He's using Playful Trickster to jump on Ari. Nice charm landing on him. And Orb of Deception. So that was an equal trade.
Yeah, it's the thing with Fizz. He deals a lot of damage if he gets close. If he doesn't get close, he's really squishy and
Hey.
does pretty much nothing.
Shaco jumping on top, jumping on Renekton, using his Deceive. Renekton using Slice and Dice to jump out. Shen doesn't have... He has his Shadow Dash, but he wasn't... I think it was on cooldown, so he couldn't take...
Yeah, Shaco has to do.
Playful Trickster again, Flash from Fizz to dodge that. Charm and First Blood goes to the fish. Renekton is ignited and Shen picks up the kill, making that 2 for 1. Actually, 1 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 0. Holy hell. 2 for
Fizz,
0.
Fizz just got away from Aatrox in the middle there. Aatrox followed him around after he had killed Ari.
Mm.
Fizz had killed Ari, of course. Yeah, Shaco really is doing quite well with this early game because he really needs to get going to be useful later on. Um, and he is going AD, which is, in my opinion, by far the most viable Shaco because late game AP Shaco just falls off really hard. Um, but yeah, Fizz getting ahead early is also really scary for the blue team because
Shen
if he
slightly in
can,
trouble. On top is on 50% health. Renekton pushing that lane. Sorry to interrupt, by the way.
no problem. Yeah, Renekton has had a red pot which he blew, so he is quite a lot stronger than Shen at this point. But Shen having the cloth armor can sustain a bit better uh, than he otherwise would.
He's also farming a bit better than Renekton, which is surprising. This early
Uh,
into the game being 15 CS behind.
I think it's mainly because of first of all the kill on Renekton and Renekton really focusing on stopping, well, on going in onto Shen.
Ari being
Yeah.
ballsy gets misses with the charm. Aatrox jump in, slows Fizz down, but they will pull back. If Ari sticks around, that Fizz can easily jump on her with his Urchin strike. While Seastone Trident is activated, Renekton dies on top again due to Sheko ganking. He almost took out Shen, however.
Yeah, Renekton only had a ward in the river, which just timed out, but seeing since he had pushed up so far and Shaco really can get in behind him with his C, he can, if you don't have a ward in Tribrush, you're gonna get ganked, basically, especially since they already had a successful gank before. And him being pushed up that hard, they can really punish him for trying to farm. But seeing in the last few minutes where Renekton and Shen were in lane again after Renekton died, Renekton got like 3 CS while Shen got 20.
Mm.
Oh, we see mid lane.
Fizz using his Chum the Waters, using that Orca to get on Ari. She does have that Season Trident passive on her. Fizz survived her Ignite and dodges her Spirit Orb of Deception. If she had her Foxfire up, she would have taken the kill because they are programmed to go to prioritize a champion over minions.
Yeah, and Fizz didn't have his Ignite up, which also meant he had quite a lot less trade potential in his Alden engagement, as well as stopping Ari from healing with her passive.
Charm misses. Aatrox is looking for a way to jump on Shaco because they need to stop him. He hasn't had any kills yet, but he has those 2 assists and an Everest Blade.
Yeah, it's gonna be really scary if he really starts snowballing for the blue team when red team have both AD Shaco and Fizz. Meaning, if both Aatrox and Renekton jumps in, there's only gonna be Janna who can peel for Varus, and with 2 assassins, he's not gonna have a good time.
No, he won't. Especially since Lulu has that Whimsy as well, so she can easily protect Ezreal or just turn someone, Aatrox or Renekton, into a cute fluffy dragon.
Yeah, Lulu is one of the best peelers in the game, just because she has shield, movement speed, or transform, and she has a slow, and she can.
This jumps on Ari again, dealing half her damage in just 1 strike.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the. If he gets in onto Ari, he deals a lot more damage. He really has to save her Foxfire, or when he jumps onto her.
Renekton gets stuns Fizz, charms lands because of that. Playful Trickster goes off. Here comes Shaco. Charm the Waters misses, forces a flash out of Renekton. The deceive is there. Shen used his Stand United on Shaco. Haven't noticed that one. So it's 3-on-2 in that mid lane.
Yeah, it's Renekton had just gone down to the middle lane. It looked like without any notice from Shen, and went in and ganked Fizz, but then Shaco came and counter-ganked. But then Shen used his ultimate onto Fizz, who had just jumped away from the fight, leaving Shaco alone with 2 people in the middle. Luckily, Fizz had just used his Charm the Waters, meaning that they were CC'd, and then Shaco could get away. But also Shen was therefore arriving outside of the fight and couldn't get in. So
Lulu devording. She's doing her best.
This is very low to go for this one, though they are 4 people on bottom.
It could be. Stranger things happen. It could even be a 5v2 because Shen has his teleport still up.
True, he's gone both teleport and he has his Stand United, so he's really going to try. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to split push.
Renekton in trouble. Here comes Aatrox and Ahri from behind trying to stop that very snowbally Shen at the moment. He uses Shadow Dash to walk away. Charm hits from the max range. Spirit Rush does go off, but Aatrox picks up the kill.
Yeah, they blew a lot on that gank, but I think it's kind of worth it, since even though red side had 4 people down bottom, I think they were trying to gank bottom and then take a Drake, but they decided not to. So it looks like Shaco's starting Drake right now alone.
Well, he's not alone. He has his evil twin brother.
But yeah, so I'm not sure if he's gonna get away with very low HP.
Yeah,
If
there
he can
goes
do it,
his
no,
brother.
he
And he has to leave. He doesn't have the strength for it because he doesn't have his either Spirit Stone or the Madred's Razor.
Yeah, I think he's going for the Spirit Stone, but he's really getting behind in gold. I think it's mainly because he rushed Boots of Mobility instead of the Spirit Stone, meaning his clear time became a lot slower. Though he could roam more, he doesn't really have that much impact right now, as
Fizz jumps on Ahri, uses Playful Trickster to try to dodge her charm, which misses. That did land. Ahri is ignited and has the Spirit Stone passive on her and dies. Fizz picking up the kill.
yeah, that was really nice for Fizz. Right now he has gotten to the point where Ari really cannot do anything about it.
Well, she could if she went for Chalice of Harmony and immediately after that Negatron Cloak.
You're right. She would stand quite. She would have a better.
Shaco
chance,
jumping in on bottom. It's a 3-way gank. Ezra picks up the kill with that True Shot Barrage. Varus is in slight trouble as they are chasing after him. He gets slowed from that Shiv. Shaco jumping in with Deceive. He's going to use his Mimic, pick up the kill and walk away. He is tanking the turret and will die, giving Varus a kill.
Yeah, he used his ultimate, the Hallucinate, to remove the turret aggro from himself. But as
Ezra gets charmed by Ahri. She is there. Spirit Foxfire did miss. She has her ultimate on cooldown. It's just about to go back as Ezreal is recalling. So is Fizz.
Yeah, she has vision on Ezreal, but decided not to go for him. Even though she has her ultimate up. But yeah, was kind of mainly because of bad communication in the bottom lane that Shaco died afterwards because Lulu backed away, uh, letting Shaco get tower aggro. Blue side seems to be trying to get red side blue buff, but he's not starting it. Yeah, he was kind of expecting they would be
Blue
going
team
for
going
that.
around Dragon. So what do you think will Ezreal build? Will it be a Triforce or will he go for the typical blue build Ezreal again?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Triforce, just considering he has the Phage and the Sheen. Um, and I think he built the Vampiric Scepter just for the sustain
Fizz
lane.
trying to jump on Ari, jumping, returning back with the Spirit Rush and Foxfire. Foxfire just catching one ball, one fire, catching Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz was after the when he killed Ari previously in the mid. Ari had blue buff, but um, Fizz hadn't gotten his at that point. So Ari afterwards did not have one, and he had one, which allowed Shaco to take theirs.
Mm.
Oh, as
Just a
okay,
DC.
yeah, giving Fizz a lot better um, damage potential, as he has a lot lower cooldowns, especially on his ultimate, which is up. He might be. He decides not to. It's pushed too far right now.
Well, we still have some connection issues with Shen. Ari warding near that blue buff. Shen
Aatrox just
reconnecting.
taking
Yeah.
wolves to help her.
So far the bottom lane has been the quietest one. What do you say about that one?
Well, yeah, it has mostly been Varus just pushing the lane and trying to get poke with his with the shielded abilities, as we see them going in onto Ezreal.
We have that chain of corruption. Monsoon used very poorly. Wild
Well,
growth was used on Ezreal. That
was
was a
really
nice howling gale, however.
was really unlucky for Janna because she had just flashed onto the other side of Ezreal as he flashed onto the
Face
other side
coming
of
from
her.
behind, Varus and Janna turning around, Varus being shielded. Q from Janna misses, Chum the Waters catch Varus. They did exhaust Ezreal, but was not enough as Ezreal picks up the kill. Aatrox and Ari did come, but a little too late. Here, Shaco is down there as well. Lulu warding with a pink, and Charm misses Fizz. Shaco jumping on Ari using Spirit Rush, she's shielded by Janna. Aatrox missing, but did catch somewhat of a Fizz. Here comes Shen with Stand United. He will just taunt over all of them. It will be dead Aatrox, they did pop his passive. Shaco picking up the kill. Ari almost dead. True Shot Barrage will be back any second. Charm did catch Fizz, or actually Shen. Shen picks up the kill with that Whirlpool Spike and Whirlpool Blade, and Janna will go down. Just the question is to who? To Fizz.
Yeah, Shen rushed the Wit's End despite being against Renekton in the top lane, meaning he has quite a lot of damage early on. And oh,
Fizz almost
no.
dead, but Varus does not want to face check because he is afraid of those Shaco boxes.
Yeah, there's just a really lot of pick potential on the other team, since he didn't have vision and he didn't know if Fizz had ultimate up or not. If he got caught by Fizz, he would just die. So decided not to.
Aatrox jumping on Shaco. Shaco does have that red buff, so will slow down Aatrox. Aatrox gets feared by the box, and Shaco picks up the kill thanks to a nice deceive.
Yeah, Jago going with Ignite really was what saved him there, because Aatrox build and sustain was pretty much just nullified by the Ignite. And we see Fizz going in on yes.
Ari charming Fizz. Fizz did take a bit of turret damage because of that. Is around 50% health. Ari has her Spirit Rush but doesn't have her Ignite up.
Yeah,
Let's see how
Fizz
that...
really.
Nice charm forced out of Fizz. Charm the waters miss, and it's a shutdown as Ari picks up the kill.
Yeah, Fizz wasn't really sure if he wanted to go in previously and didn't use his Charm the Waters. So he tried to save it, and that meant Ari got the better trade.
Nice
Getting
Howling Gale catching Shaco, dropping him to 50% health as Varus's piercing arrows and hail of arrows. Piercing arrow and hail of arrows catch him.
Yeah, they have quite a lot of poke with the Janna Varus combo, as well as a lot of CC. Jacob tries to defend it. his
Chain of Corruption did land, but Shaco deceives to get out of there.
yeah, his clone actually was the one getting hit by it, since he used Hallucinate as Varus casted ultimate, meaning he didn't get. He would at maximum get the delayed snare, which let him get away before it hit, and he didn't get any of the damage from it. Though they did get the mid tower, and now they're 2 towers ahead. But now they just need to take advantage of the map advantage they have.
And they're still behind. The blue team's still behind by 2000 gold and a bit of the kills. But the red team is pushing that middle. Aatrox missing with his jump. Charm the Waters will eat Janna, but she will survive. Fizz gets Wild Growth on himself. Shen comes with his ultimate. He is on 50% health as... For surprising, Renekton is 2 levels above Shen, because Shen's using that teleport and stand united to go bottom. Renekton will pick up the kill on that top turret, but he will take a lot of damage from those minions, and Shaco uses Dominus, continues to chase, she forces Shaco to use Deceive to run away. Shen is there lurking as well.
Yeah, Shen really he has gotten quite a lot far behind in XP since he has been leaving lane. Though Renekton hasn't really gotten that far ahead in CS, probably due to the amount he was behind early on. But yes, red team really seeming right now to be losing their advantage, as they're not taking advantage of the assassin combo. Fizz blowing basically his entire kit onto Janna and didn't get the kill. Dragon is up, but
They haven't taken the dragon yet, if I'm not mistaken.
no, I don't think they have.
Shaco did try him, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, he decided not to go because he was too far behind in his build, but he might try now. He has the static shift and his Spirit Stone, of course.
So any major items, first major items done at this point of the game?
That's the Ezreal has gotten his Trinity Force, as we see Shaco starting the Drake, Pink warding it just to be sure there's no vision. One thing I will note, Shaco actually has taken advantage of the fact that his static shiv also builds procs on his clone, so he will get twice the amount of procs because both Shakos use it. Oh, in mid lane.
Renekton and Ari jumping on Shaco. He uses the sieve to run away. He will try to get towards their turret. Ari did use her Deathfire Grasp, DFG, to pick up the kill in the end. She jumps in with Spirit Rush and Foxfire on Fizz, who uses Playful Trickster to get away.
Yeah, she used her first use of the Spirit Rush for Shaco, so he might as well just use it to possibly catch the fists, though the chance is very low him being able to dodge it. But they did get the dragon, so
They jump on Fizz, stun him. Fizz forced to flash, actually jump away. His flash is still up. Charm catches Lulu. Foxfire lands on her. So much damage coming from Renekton and Ahri as Shen picks up the first turret for the red team. Bottom we have Chain of the Corruption landing on both Janna, on both Ezreal and Shaco, allowing Varus to go away. Aatrox down in his passive. Charm the Waters did land on Renekton, who is chasing Lulu and Fizz. Renekton goes down. Ahri picks up Lulu. Double kill for Ahri. She finishes off Fizz. Jumps over the wall right into hands of Ezreal Ravenhurst, who picks up the kill and a shutdown, making it a 4-4-2 in favor of the red team.
Yeah, there wasn't really any focus on the blue team. As the red team has an assassin comp, they work much better with this split tension team fights, whereas the blue team really needs to stick together, otherwise they will be picked apart by the assassins of red team, especially since red team has both Shen and Lulu, which can catch and save anyone who gets focused down. So
because of this team fight and that they had still Ezreal, Shaco and Shen, the red team managed to clear both inner and outer mid turrets.
Yeah, and I noticed just before that fight, blue had gotten equal in gold. They were like 300 gold behind, but the deficit was very, very small, and now it's 3000 gold. So red team really getting back in the lead with that, and that might just be what they need to get the next team fight and maybe close out the game, because they're getting to the stage where that's a possibility.
Yep, Janna clearing just wards, using her pink wards to clear out everyone else's. This could be even a try for Baron. It's a very early Baron.
It looks like they're gonna try and trap them, but they have a ward in the bush they're standing in, so they're not surprising
They
anyone.
so sneaky.
Jaco, yeah, he's trying to bait them out. Though Ezreal is not there, so if they could get an engage, and I think they realized that they've been spotted.
Janna using
Varus.
nice ward and dodging.
Yeah, Varus having a very split focus build. Oh, that's the engage.
They engage. Shen did use his Shadow Dash. That will be a Chain of Corruption all over the place. Varus picking up a kill on Lulu. Fizz goes down as Varus picks that one up. This will also be a dead Shen. Renekton getting his revenge for that laning phase and shut down as Ahri finishes off Ezreal. Shaco only one alive because of his deceive, and he managed to get out of the fight.
Yeah, that was exactly the team fight that red team did not want. They got in the team fight where the blue team was not scattered at all. Renekton and Janna both peeled, and Ahri actually both all peeled for Varus, and then Aatrox jumped in to the middle of the other team. Jaco got bursted down very low in the beginning of the game, and then jumped out.
Here comes Fizz, trying to protect that turret. Gets hit, knocked up with that Howling Gale, but he will save the turret in the end.
Yeah. But really, red team needs to pick their fights a lot better, because they really lost that fight. Fighting just because it's engaged, there was Shen trying to engage. They were, and then a very unsuccessful disengage, allowing for the team fight that they did not want.
Dragon will be up any second now. Ooh, must say, how do you like the new spectator mode? I've been asking all my casters since it's changed because I'm still getting used to it. Getting that action tab on and just the timers.
Well, I haven't actually gotten any of the the action tab.
Yeah, when you press A, you get the only team tag on the bottom of your screen. Everything else disappears.
I have. Well, okay, I phrased myself really poorly. I haven't really seen as a color caster, not spectating anything. There's not that much use for me in it, just because mostly, well, in the normal view, I can see cooldowns, all the items, and all the information that's in the action view is already in the sides. So
Yeah, you're right. As a color caster, you would want to tend to look at the normal settings of the spectator mode, while as a play-by-play, I would definitely am enjoying the team tab only.
yeah,
Blue team did secure that dragon, Lulu trying to stop them as Shake was pushing that bottom outer turret. Aatrox jumping in on him. Aatrox is on 50% health. He will walk into that bush, get feared by those jacks in the boxes, pop his pop his passive, jump back in on Shaco, drop his deceive, actually drop his ultimate. Aatrox picking up the kill. Varus in trouble using Chain of Corruption will catch both Lulu and Ezreal. Renekton will come around, pick up the kill with his Q, and they'll chase after Ezreal. This was a really poor engage.
yeah. Another engage where they really did not want an engage. They keep on fighting, either outnumbered or
Shen jumping on Ari, taunting her, but allowing her to get her charm off on him and those minions.
yeah. Despite having built Wit's End, which is quite good against AP carries, he really did not play that too well. He engaged too late and in the minion wave, really losing him that fight. And Fist jumps in onto Ari.
Yeah, he jumps into her, and because of his ignite and passive, Ari goes down.
Yeah, it was quite good calculation wise from him, knowing he would get the kill and not continuing on, maybe letting Ari get the reverse kill. Both of them having such high amounts of burst.
That that bottom nexus inhibitor turret almost went down. So the blue team does have all the inner and outer turrets now. So it's 7-3 turrets.
Yeah, red team really. That's the big downside of the assassin comps. They have the global in Shen, and then assassins, meaning they have to roam all the time and make plays all the time, or they will just be out pushed and out team fought, meaning they will lose the map game hard if they don't roam, and they haven't been roaming enough.
No.
Late game they will almost always lose because hard not to team fight over objectives.
Blue team starting Baron. Renekton is sitting in that ward. Will catch Lulu and Shaco. The rest of the blue team is responding. Aatrox and Varus are still on Baron. The rest of the team is fighting. Janna low on health. Fizz getting caught. Renekton pick up the kill. They'll be just going back towards Baron.
Yeah, it's Shaco just checked the brush, then wanted to see if he could smite steal it, but it wasn't low enough. Fizz then went in trying to kill Janna, which wasn't really the one to pick off, if anyone, but didn't get the kill and was locked down afterwards. Yeah, it really, all of that stemmed from red team just not being in position quite at all.
Aatrox and Varus are Aatrox and Renekton are definitely the front line for the blue team. Pick up the inhibitor again and pull back.
Yeah, many people I feel underestimate Renekton as a peeler just because he stuns, he's really tanky and he has quite a lot of damage. And since he's both the frozen mallet, he also slows the targets. That's engage.
Yep, Shen jumping with his Shadow Dash on Varus, Aatrox jumping in, knocking around up. Varus goes down as Chum the Waters catch him, Fizz taking the kill. They turn towards Fizz, leaving Renekton alone in the base, picking up Lulu. Nice duke from Fizz, but finally Ahri catches that one. Double kill for Renekton before he died in the enemy base. Shen picking up the kill in the end thanks to the Shadow Dash, if I'm not mistaken. As I haven't been watching that fight, I've been watching the rest of the blue team chase little poor fishy.
That was a really odd fight. This time Renekton dived in onto Ezreal as Fizz just was completely allowed.
Aatrox jumping on Shaco and Shen, picking up the kill on Shaco, and they're just going to either ignore Shen or try to go around him just to get those Nexus turrets.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. I don't think they're gonna be able to just because of the CC they have, but yeah, it was kind of odd the way that Renekton got 2 kills in a 1v3. He was against Lulu, Ezreal and Shen alone and still got both Ezreal and Lulu, which was really, if they would have killed him without anyone dying, they would really have won that team fight. But now there's 2 inhibitors down. Top lane is pushing hard.
Aatrox picked up the dragon, so this is the 3rd dragon of the game, 2nd for the blue team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
So, can you tell me the gold differentials in the lanes? Who's winning in gold against their laning partners?
Well, Renekton, despite actually at this point being behind in farm and kills, is ahead in gold.
Shaco's slightly in trouble. He did use Deceive as he tried to steal that blue buff from Varus. Sorry,
Yeah.
actually he tried to take his own blue buff but got caught.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. Jaco really falls off unless he can make enough pressure early. Despite trying his best, he did not shut down the lanes enough to let the... if Fizz had been able to roam after Ahri got shut down, then it might have been worth it, but at this point, Jaco is just almost useless, to be frank. Since he dies very quickly and his damage is not really enough. Look how far down he got from the Orb of Deception.
And they're currently just sieging that last top inhibitor turret. The red team is trying to protect that one and the Nexus one, as Shake was clearing middle. But we have a huge minion wave from the bottom coming in with those super minions that will start hacking at it.
The team really needs to make plays to win this game, just because of all lanes pushing.
That inhibitor turret will go down, and they can now easily engage or go immediately towards the Nexus turret, which the minions drop to almost no health whatsoever. That was Ahri getting fluffified. Janna using her monsoon just to get Aaron out of the way. Shaco picks up the kill on Renekton. Chum the Waters will catch Varus, who forced to use barrier. Double kill as Varus goes down. Shen is low on health, trying to keep everyone out of the way so that Shaco and Ezreal can do their thing. And it will be 2-for-1 in favor of the red team. Ezreal is not done yet. He chases Ahri, uses Blade of the Ruined King. If I'm not mistaken, that was it. Just to try to get
Yes.
Ari dead, but is forced to pull back.
That was oh, that was very close to the fight red team wanted. Yes, they got ahead, but they lost the inhibitor, meaning that despite the mid one respawning, the lanes are gonna push. Um, and blue team kind of got what they wanted in getting the inhibitor. So, despite kind of failing the team fight, um, they're now in a position to get the Baron when it spawns in 1 minute, and then just finish the game. Unless, of course, they make a major misplay and lose the Baron. But right now, they're in a very favorable position.
So, how can the red team still win this if they win the next team fight?
Well, they definitely can win, but blue team needs to make misplays, and they need to make great plays to get picks off, get the Baron, then just stop blue team from
Aatrox
team
jumping
fighting.
in on Fizz, forcing him to play full trickster. Here comes Shaco and Shen using those boxes and Shadow Dash. Charm the Waters did land on Aatrox. Shaco goes down. Renekton goes down and Fizz beats Crocodile. They're continuing to chase after Fizz because he is their main damage source after Ezreal, who is just joining the fight. Charm does miss. Ari still trying to do things. Minions go take out the Nexus turret because of that top pushing. It's the last Nexus inhibitor goes down. Holy hell, I'm mixing my words. Shen goes down to Ari as Aatrox and the minions are beating at the Nexus, and this will be the game for the blue team.
GG. It was the early game. Despite the early game being in favor of red team, blue team having the better team fighting comp and the much better focus in team fights, they really turned the game based on those team fights. Just not letting the red team successfully roam.
Yeah, looking at, even though the blue team had a bit of a tough time in the early game, those 3-0 at the start, looking at the gold now, everything is either a few hundred gold difference or 1,000 gold difference maximum, apart from the actually mid laners and supports who are 2,000 gold in the lead in favor of the blue team because of all the global objectives and turrets that they picked up. Anyways, it was a good game. Thank you guys for joining me and Falk in this amazing match that was pretty much even right through till the end. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and rate. Any last words, Falk?
No, just good game to all the players, and thanks for listening my voice.
Anyways, guys, see you next time. Bye.